Hello and a very warm welcome to the students of class 9. Today let's continue with the lesson Snake in the Mirror from your English textbook Beehive. This is chapter number 5 and this story Snake in the Mirror is written by Waikom Muhammad Bashir. Coming to the introduction of the lesson, children, this story is a narrative within a narrative. The writer tells us the story which was told to him by a homeopathic doctor. As we see from the title, the snake and the mirror are the two most important things in the story. This homeopathic doctor encountered a snake and this snake fell on the doctor. When the snake saw its reflection in the mirror, it was more interested in that and the doctor's life was saved. So let's summarize the story once again. This is a story about a homeopathic doctor during his early career days. The narrator of the story is a doctor himself, where he narrates the story to some individuals. In the story, the doctor tells us that he lived in a small rented room during that time. Furthermore, the tiles of the room were supported by gables, which in turn were supported by the beam. Moreover, rats were roaming all over the room and there was no electricity supply. Hence, the room was in a dire state. In the doctor's story, it was the summer season going on and it was night time. The doctor came back to his room after finishing his meal at a restaurant. The room was certainly dark due to the lack of electricity. As such, the doctor made use of a kerosene lamp to lighten up his room. The doctor also took off his coat and shirt. There were two windows in the room that were opened by him. After sitting on the chair, the doctor took a medical book to read. On the table, there was a large mirror and a lamp. So due to the immense summer heat, it was so hot for the doctor to sleep. So he began to look in the mirror and became lost in admiring himself. Furthermore, whilst admiring himself, a wish came in him to look more presentable. Gradually, there was a shifting of his thoughts from self-admiration to future marriage. The doctor thought of marrying a rich doctor who was rich and fat. The doctor didn't pay much attention to the sudden silence, and the scampering from the rats came to a halt. Furthermore, there was a sound of something falling, but the doctor was slow to react. By the time he had a look, there was a snake wriggling on the back of the chair. Soon the snake coiled on the left arm of the doctor. The snake was merely inches away from his face. Consequently, the doctor went into a deep shock and became a statue. At this moment, the doctor felt the presence of God. It seems that this snake was like a punishment from God to the doctor due to his being too arrogant. Soon, he came to the realization that he, being a mere human, should not boast or be proud of himself. At this realization of his true worth, the snake left the doctor and moved towards the mirror. As such, the doctor silently escaped and his life was saved. When he returned home the next morning, he found out that all his belongings were stolen. After the conclusion of the doctor's narrative, some interested listeners asked him some questions related to the story. So children, coming to the moral of the story, it took an encounter with the snake to make the doctor realize that he is just a man of flesh and blood. He realized that he was not superior to others by being a doctor or being handsome. So the moral of the story is that one should not be proud of one's looks, beauty, achievements or strengths. Children, please write the following questions and answers in your classwork notebook. Question number 1. The sound was a familiar one. What sound did the doctor hear? What did he think it was? How many times did he hear it? When and why did the sounds stop? Answer. The doctor heard a familiar sound which he thought to be of rats. Actually, the room in which he lived was full of rats. There was a regular traffic of rats to and from the beam. He heard the sound thrice. The sounds stopped suddenly after the doctor heard a dull thud as if a rubber tube had fallen to the ground, and it was a snake. Question number 2. What two important and earth-shaking decisions did the doctor take while he was looking into the mirror? Answer. The doctor took two important and earth-shaking decisions while he was looking into the mirror. These were: first, he decided to shave daily and grow a thin mustache. Second, he would always keep an attractive smile on his face. Question number 3. I looked into the mirror and smiled, says the doctor. A little later he says, I forgot my danger and smiled feebly at myself. What is the doctor's opinion about himself when he first smiles and second he smiles again? In what way do his thoughts change in between and why? Answer. When the doctor first smiles, he admires his good looks and profession. When he smiles again, he actually smiles at his stupidity and poor situation. His thoughts changed after his encounter with the snake. Question number 4. This story about a frightening incident is narrated in a humorous way. What makes it humorous? Think of the contrasts at present between dreams and reality. Some of them are listed below. 1. The kind of person the doctor is and the kind of person he wants to be. 2. The person he wants to marry and the person he actually marries. 3. His thoughts when he looks into the mirror. His thoughts when the snake is coiled around his arm. Write short paragraphs on each of these to get your answer. Answer. The way in which the contrast between the dreams and reality has been presented in the story makes it humorous. Some such contrasts are discussed below. 1. We can clearly see the contrast between the lifestyle of the doctor and his high opinion about himself. His financial condition is not good. He lives in a small rented room with plenty of rats living in it. He has just started his medical practice. He had about 60 rupees in his suitcase. Along with some shirts and dhotis, he possessed one solitary or single black coat. Number 2. He wants to have an attractive appearance. He considers himself an eligible bachelor. He is full of appreciation for his looks and profession. The way he praises his looks, his smile and profession adds an element of humor in the story. The doctor wants to marry a woman with a good medical practice and a lot of money. He wants her to be fat so that she would not be able to run after him and catch him when he will make any silly mistake. In reality, he marries a thin, reedy woman who could run like a sprinter. Number 3. Is full of self-admiration when he looks into the mirror. He decides to grow a thin mustache and keep smiling always as he finds his smile quite attractive. When the snake coiled around his arm, he turned to a stone. He kept sitting there, holding his breath. He smiled at his foolishness and stupidity as he was a doctor, but he did not have any medicines in his room to cure the snake bite. With this, we come to the end of the lesson, children. Thank you and God bless.